Good afternoon, everyone. I'm not God. I'm carrying out God's healing order. That's the answer to my patient. I have a doctorate degree. I work in hospital for 40 years since 1983. What I want to share with you today, my most valued title is I'm an expert in emotional healing by working with your body, physical body. I will explain to you, I will share with you with my story, my struggle of emotional struggle, and how I transform from guilt to compassion for others by explain to you how emotion can affect your body organs. In my first job, working in a small city hospital, I saved a life. I'm proud of saving life in my profession, but I have 4 lives lost in my family. I feel guilty about that. My emotional conflict of proud and guilty accompanied me for many years. In my first job, working in a small hospital, I saved a life, 100 lives, from agricultural poisoning. I remember 2 women, one with a name translated in English, Flower. She had her heart stopped 2 times. She survived, recovered, and went home. Another woman with a name, Precious Daughter, had on ventilator for 92 hours. She survived, went home. At the same time, my nephew, at 8 years old, he helped with his parents working in the field. He didn't feel well, and he went to the local clinic. He was turned away to looking for his parents. He never made it home. In 1992, in Saudi Arabia, I witnessed the 2 young Iraqis, Hassan and Kader. So life was saved from explosion, from a desert war. 10,000 miles away, my younger brother's wife died 3 days after wedding day. The villagers' attention to celebrate went too extreme. They hit to head too hardly. Then another conflict relate to the holiday, relate to the traffic accident. I always work on Christmas Day for my coworkers to celebrate with their young kids. It is a time we have more traffic accident. There is more life need to be saved. I did see many lives saved at my work. But my nephew, another nephew, was hit by a truck. He didn't survive, died at 16 years old. Then I was an angel to this 84 years old gentleman. He came in with critical infection. When I told him, "You're ready to go home," he said, "This is home." So I asked him, "Who am I?" "You're my angel," he said. Even before he was put on a gurney to go, he said, "I don't want to go." That's from a hospital. But I was not angel to my nephew. He had a heart issue, but it was not a heart disease, but the pandemic, isolation, limitation stopped him from follow up with his doctor, cost his 29 years old life. I see so many lives saved, yet I experienced so many lives lost. My dear friend, co-workers' sudden death shocked me, gave me a wake-up call. I realized my mission is to carry out God's healing order, no matter what the healing means to each individual. I turn my focus from life and death to bring out humans' healing potential. I started coaching people in the community, in addition to working in hospital. Before I share my transformation, I want to explain to you how emotion affect our body systems. There are 7 emotions: joy, anger, sadness, worry, pensiveness, fear, and shock. But I will change the joy with excitement. All our emotions are there. God sent for us, for human beings to express, to experience. It won't cause any problem unless we let this emotion last for a long time, or let it be there, or repeatedly. They cause problems, cause symptoms. Let's start from excitement. Excitement damages your heart. The heart included your brain, your thinking. Migraine is often precipitated by hearing good news or a sudden excitement. And the laughter therapy is beneficial for many people, but does not apply to everyone. Some people somebody is contraindicated from the laughter therapy. There will be another talk about that. The second emotion is anger. Anger damages your liver. Anger also included frustration, resentment. Resentment often is found on this group of people we call the Karen. They resent others, but actually they hurt themselves. There's 2 kinds of persons who have anger issues. One with a bald head. You know what? They have an anger issue. The anger repeat. The anger energy go upwards, burn your head out. Yeah. So you cannot stimulate your skull too much to regenerate hair. It doesn't work unless you take care of your anger. Another group of person is we call alcoholic. Alcohol is not the problem. The problem is the anger. Again, when you get anger, you found the alcohol. The alcohol help with your anger at the beginning, because alcohol also have an uprising energy. So they help bring the anger out. But if you do not take care of your anger, you cannot take care of your alcohol. So because once you repeat on alcohol, actually you repeat the anger. So that's a problem. So when you want to control your alcohol problem, you need to take care of the anger. Let me give an example about the anger can affect you. I just said anger included the frustration also. I have this 50-year-old patient, firefighter. He was in an accident. He could not walk. He could not even eat by mouth. Do you think he was angry? Yeah. One time he was screaming to the female physical therapy. Use a nasty word. So I use my coach. I have many different modalities, so I help him. What happened was the anger was there for a long time. Everyone said, okay, he's a nasty man. So there's many nurses don't want to work with him because he's nasty. He just yelling to everybody. Nobody can work with him. So I work with him the whole day. I help him release the whole bucket of stool, poops, 8 times. How much one person can keep that whole bucket? Then end of it, he said, thank you. That's how much the anger can help you, can cause your body symptoms. Your body, mind, your emotion symptom, and your physical symptoms. The next one, sadness. Sadness weakens your lung. It included grief, regret. When it affects your lung, you cannot breathe in. You feel discomfort on your chest, on your lung. And when the grief lasts a long time, affect your kidney, when your sadness affects your liver, how, and we'll discuss that depending on who you are and what happened to you. When the sadness affects your liver, you get confused, you're depressed, and you lost the direction of your life. You cannot make decisions. It's all due to sadness. Sadness in women can cause the period stop. That's the energy and the physical body connection. So when you have that young girl with depression, which is come from the sadness, have a period stopped, you do not need to go directly to go to the reproductive system. You go to the emotion, sadness. After you deal with the sadness, process the emotion, all other symptoms will go away. The next emotion is worry. Worry affects your lung, your spleen, your heart. Nowadays, there's so many people worry about everything, or trivial things, from morning to night, everything they can think about. They feel pressed by time. They always do things in a hurry. But I want to let you know, these worries can be due to your weak constitution of your lung, spleen, or your heart. Give me an example. Who is the one possibly will have the weak spleen system, then causing worry? If the 2 siblings only 13 months or 14 months apart, the younger one will have that weak constitution of spleen. Because the mother have not recovered from the first child, the mother is supply the second child. So that essence the mother lost in giving birth to the first child have not recovered yet. They just simply don't have the essence to support the second child. You can look around, you can think about whoever has this situation, they might have the problem worry because they have weak spleen to born with. Worry is also the energy counterpart of the spleens generating ideas, memorize. So in worry, you cannot generate ideas, you cannot create new things, you cannot memorize, you cannot focus, because it's just the whole body work. Next one, pensiveness. Damage your spleen, your heart. It is similar to worry. Difference is it's more narrow focused. The pensiveness often focus one thing, one past decision, one action in the past. So they overthink the one thing. They become obsessive in thinking and in action. They affect their lung. Same thing, they cannot breathe in, they have a breathing problem. They feel discomfort on their chest. When they affect their spleen, they feel discomfort on their belly. They have abdominal pain. All their symptoms, because they focus on one thing in the past. That's a connection. I have another example. This lady comes to a hospital with nausea, vomiting repeatedly, like every month. She comes to hospital. When I work with her, I dig deeper, explore the physical symptom and the emotions. What found out, she had an issue with her husband. And then her husband threatened her, you will lose the custody of the daughter because you go to the hospital often. But because these emotion issues and causing the problem, so we have to working with on her body to release the nauseous symptoms. Then he's ready to prepare the emotion. So you can work on the physical body to help to heal the emotion trauma, emotion issues. So that's how the body, mind, emotion connected. The next emotion is fear. Fear damages your kidney. When in children, the damage, in fear, they have a symptom of wetting bed. You probably see some your kids or some other kids wet bed when it's not supposed, not unexpectedly. That's because they have fear. Or they feel insecurity at home or in school. You have to find where the fear is, how to deal with the fear, then this problem will go away. In adult, it also affects the kidney, has all those urinate problems, and has a sex function decrease. Is that fear affect your kidney function? Even liver or gallbladder deficiency will make people fearful. The last emotion is shock or panic. The shock makes your heart smaller. You have palpitation, you have sweat, As every emotions affect one or more organs and causing the different symptoms, especially in fear, they damage your heart as well. But when the fear damages the heart, if your heart is strong, the manifestation will be a true condition. But if your heart is weak, so they will manifest opposite. Let me explain how that works. When you boil a pot of water, when the water almost gone, you feel more hot, right? So that's not the temperature increase is the water, you need to refill more water. The same thing that's in fear. When your heart is weak, you manifest like you feel heat in your face, you feel palpitation, all these jumping, fasting symptoms, but actually it's your lack of essence, lack of water. So, my emotion about guilty is included all of these emotions I talk about. I have coached myself. I have used all the holistic modalities. What helped me most is a modality I can do at home. So that's why I can show you. Today I will show you one thing you can do at home. You can figure out what your symptoms is, and you can talk to me and find out what is them. Okay, let's do this. Touch your fingertip. You can tap it, like you tap it for 50 times or 100 times as a set, and as much as you need in a day. What it do? It clear your mind, help your blood circulation, help you making decision, make you happy. If you can sing along with that, it's even better. You do it. When you feel one of your finger hurt, or more than one finger hurt, talk to me. When you have a symptom, your doctor tells you cannot do anything, talk to me. When you have a dominant emotion that bothers you, talk to me. When you have tried many different modalities, it didn't have a positive effect, talk to me. When your finger hurt, talk to me. I will explain to you what your body organ has telling you. You have emotional causing your body organ symptoms. Yes. Yeah? Okay. All right. Yeah.